A very good afternoon. I have come to teach English grammar, chapter 2, common noun and proper noun. So, as standard 2 and standard 3, they have the same chapter, which is chapter 2, common and proper noun. So, I will be explaining to both, that is standard 3 and standard 2 in this video. So, let's start. First of the first, to understand common and proper noun, we need to understand noun. So what is noun? As learnt in the previous chapter, noun is a naming word. Noun is a naming word, which means that anything that has a name is a noun. Now, noun is further divided into different kinds. But in this chapter, we'll be touching two such kinds. One is the common and one is the proper. So let's start with the easy one, which is the proper noun. So what do we understand by proper noun? Proper noun means any special name that you give an individual. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be an animal, it could be a thing. Now, for example, if I say that I am a man, and my name is Clinton. So you see out here, in general, I am a man. But I have a special name, which is Clinton. So the special name becomes the proper noun, and the name in general becomes the common noun. So any name that you give to a person, and a special name that you give to an individual, you give to an animal, you give to a place, you give to a thing, that is called proper noun. Now let's take some examples. The first example that I could give you is our school's name, which is Meridiana International School. That is a proper noun. But the word school is a common noun because it is a thing taken in general, taken together. The same way we have a tiger. It's a common noun. But if I give the tiger a name like Sheru, that becomes a proper noun. The same goes for a baby. In general, it is a baby, which means it is a common noun. But if I give that baby a name, like for example, if I call it maybe, I can't think of a name right now, but Pinky, for example. So that Pinky becomes a common noun and the baby becomes the Pinky becomes a proper noun and baby becomes a common noun. This goes for your books. This is a grammar book. Common noun. But this is Grammar Way Standard 3. Again, we could give it a name. A Macmillan edition. So all these are called proper noun. So once again, I'll just recap. A proper noun is a special name that you give to a person, a place, a thing or an animal. And common noun is the name that you give to any person, place, thing or animal which are of the same kind. It should be of the same kind. Now I cannot put, like for example, a man and a woman. I cannot put them together. Why? Because they are of different kinds. So I will say a woman and I will say man. So this becomes a common noun as well as this becomes a common noun because they are same in kind. But a proper noun is the special name that you give to a particular individual. It could be any such name like Bihar. You could talk like the Taj Mahal. You could talk like the moon. You could talk like the sun. One of a kind. We talk about a laptop. Common noun. But if I say it is my laptop, personal. So anything that you give a special name to is proper noun, and anything that you give a name to which is one of a kind or belonging to the same kind, but we talk about them in general, common noun. Common noun, children. Proper noun, different types of children. Praveen, Yash, Shubham, Arfa, all these are names. So that becomes proper noun. So I do hope that you have understood this class, which is for Standard 2 and Standard 3, because it is of the same chapter. I do hope that you have understood this class. Tomorrow when I come, or the next day when I come, I will be doing chapter number 3, which is singular and plural. Now singular and plural, we already know what it is. Singular means one in number and plural means more than one. So when I come back for the next class, I will teach us chapter 3 English grammar, which is singular and plural. I do hope you have understood this class. Have a good day.